for us.
No, it is. The whole thing
Because
is good timing for us.
Listen, there were things that Charlemagne was willing to do that I would have never done. Never. And that's how you get to those big bags.
Because I don't to have the people like the iHearts of the world want to hand you this much money.
But it's the same with Stephen A. Smith, though. When Disney wants to give you money like that, you got to do a damn.
Yo, hold up, squad. Big ups for all the content you've been dropping. I've been tuning in to you for a minute now. Just hit that subscribe on your tube, bro. Surprise, surprise, you won't believe this, fam. Nobody saw this hitting like this. Ever since Ebro and Rosenberg got canned from HOT97 a couple weeks back, fans and other media figures started crawling out the woodwork to clap back at them. People have always felt like Ebro held the keys. Tons of folks think Ebro was the reason New York music barely ever made it on the airwaves. Even an OG artist, Saigon, came forward and exposed how Ebro basically wrecked his career. And just like I said in the last video, one by one, we're about to hear more New York artists and more tri-state acts speaking up against Ebro. If Ebro didn't vibe with you personally, if he wasn't feeling your tracks, if he didn't even F with how you tied your kicks one day, forget it. Your music was never touching HOT97. And yo, the crazy part, this is just scratching the surface. Today on Let's Rap About It, Jim Jones hopped on and threw major shots at Ebro. While breaking down Ebro's firing, Jim straight up said Ebro did 0 with his spot at 97. Here's exactly what he said.
7, then he just fired what's not the breakfast Ebro in the morning part, you know, what's the morning show, whatever, you know what I mean? Fired them. There's a lot going on in radio. There's been a lot going on in the music industry, period, but I don't know.
So if them firing those set of people, is that helping the culture or hurting the culture? Is that what the question is?
That's the question?
Hurting NYC music culture.
I don't know because I don't think radio breaks records no more. So I don't think it makes, never mind. Like it's like if they fire them niggas, it don't matter.
Radio is still a big part
right, it's still a big part, but I don't think them guys being fired.
I don't think that takes away from anything.
There you go. That's my point. I don't think it matters.
Anything has been taken away for a while from a real New York music standpoint.
Right, but them particular people being fired is not
that's
that.
What I'm saying. Yeah. It doesn't.
It's just them niggas got fired.
100%.
Right. It's just.
Now, what I'm trying to say, when they were in, they were more taken away from the New York music than they was adding to it.
Yeah, I think at time New York radio sounded more New York.
What'd you say?
I said when they were, though, from that standpoint of radio, they were taking away from more of New York music than they were adding to it. So
them niggas.
Yeah, so them being not on the radio does not take nothing away from New York radio. I believe it helps it because now it opens the door for New York music to start getting heard a little bit more.
This nigga throwing shots.
What?
I love this nigga.
I'm just being honest.
This nigga know what he's saying.
I kept it light.
Hey,
I kept it light.
I'm
talking from a New York artist perspective and things like that.
When the shots come back, we already know. Yeah, I like it. Niggas provocative. He gets the people going. I like it. I heard what you said.
I can't. I
heard what you said.
Give my opinion.
100%.
Listen to this, fam. From the perspective of radio actually pulling back more New York music than it was pushing, that's the angle I'm talking about. So them not hitting the airwaves doesn't take anything away from New York radio. I don't buy it. I actually think it helps because now there's more room for New York tracks to finally get some shine. This throwing, what? I'm loving this, no cap. I'm just keeping it 100. This throwing, knowing I kept it chill. Hey, I kept it chill. Yeah, looking at it from an artist's lens and everything, when the clapbacks come, we already know the drill. Yeah, I feel that. This is straight up provocative. It stirs the pot. I like that. I heard what you said. I can't give my full take 100%, huh? I'm all about what you do. I've got strong opinions. I like it. Heard the people out here. I hear you getting ruffled because I dropped my take. Hey, that's on them. They got to deal with it. You hear me? Now melancholy creeping in. Don't stop, man. What'd you say? Now, let's see if Ebro keeps that same energy with Jim Jones, just like he's been doing with everyone clowning him after losing his gig. People like Academics, Drake, Charlemagne, which, by the way, Ebro, this was wild hate, my guy.
For us.
No, it is. The whole thing
Because
is good timing for us.
Listen, there were things that Charlemagne was willing to do that I would have never done. Never. And that's how you get to those big bags.
Because I don't to have the people like the iHearts of the world want to hand you this much money.
Well, it's the same with Stephen A. Smith, though. When Disney wants to give you money like that, you got to do a dance I ain't willing to do.
You could have. I think you could have done it. I don't know if you would have gotten the Stephen A. 30 a year is a big one.
Who?
Girl, listen to this. It's totally fine to come out and say, yo, congrats, Charlemagne. I'm happy for you. You earned that iHeart deal. But here's the thing. You now got to run your show on YouTube. And you know what? Trash talking Charlemagne and the rest of them is just going to spike your ratings. But let's be real. How far are you actually willing to go? Let's see if Ebro responds to Jim Jones the same way he does with all the other people throwing shade. And here's the wild part, you guys. Nobody's actually said Ebro and Rosenberg ever did anything to help the New York music scene. You knew you were failing at your job when heavyweights like 50 Cent and Jim Jones were out here calling you out. And just to be fair, I feel like Rosenberg's catching a lot of heat that's really meant for Ebro. Obviously, he didn't have the same pull up top. Rosenberg did manage to push a couple of New York records when he had the chance. I know we all want to dunk on Ebro and Rosenberg, but Rosenberg doesn't deserve half the shade. Drop in the comments what you think about Jim Jones throwing shots at Ebro for dropping the ball at 97. And do you think these guys are going to clap back at Jim Jones? Remember, you can't play favorites. Hit the comments below, smash that like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later.